Is harder thugs, insane as containers from shooting at your Twan's a Don, action, mom. Any bring beef with me is ass a Don. Alright, look, man, I'm gonna bring this shit real quick and real short because it's hot over in this area and I want to get the fuck up out of here before it gets too hot. Now, I want to talk to y'all real quick about the rants that you see modern day people, just people in general, over and over again on Facebook, especially social media, whatever, same thing. Over and over saying all women don't cheat, over and over again. And you have to ask yourself, who are they talking to? Because, and men say it too. Men say, all men ain't bad, etc. Blah, blah, blah. You have to ask yourself who they're talking to. Now, if you're a woman, you're going to hear men say, all of us men ain't bad, right? And then if you like the guy, you're going to be like, yeah, see, we're not all bad. I can prove it to you, whatever. And as a man, when you hear this woman say this, or these women say this, or what, I said that wrong. When you hear the women say this, what they're trying to imply is, see, I'm not like the rest of the women, choose me, basically. They're not saying that literally, but that's what they're saying, right? Because they're talking to the men who do not appreciate the women that don't cheat. Because any man that is good and worth dealing with knows that good women don't cheat, and he appreciates that. He doesn't need to be told that all women don't cheat. The only ones that need to be told that all women don't cheat is the ones who either like women that do cheat or who don't appreciate women that don't cheat. Period. It's always the same shit over and over, man. They're not talking to good men. If they was talking to good men, there would be no reason to express the fucking point. Why would you have to express to good men that, see, we all don't cheat? Like, why would you need to tell the good man that? He knows this. All they're doing is trying to get the attention of so-called Pookie and Ray Ray to stop fucking sleeping around with a bunch of women. Or choose a good woman. But Pookie and Ray Ray aren't going to choose good women 9 times out of 10 because they're not a good man. And the same thing vice versa with you men when you try to convince women to stop doing what the fuckery that they do. Instead of you picking a good woman that doesn't do this, you want to try to broadcast to the bad women to see us men are good. That's what I was trying to get out earlier. Instead of them picking the good woman, they want to convince the bad women to be good women. Instead of them picking the good men, they want to convince the bad men to pick a good woman instead of giving themselves to a good man, right? That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. And I hate to say it, it ain't gonna matter. You know, this is why attraction is a problem. And attraction just ain't looks, because you could be a good looking guy or girl and still not be the attraction still not there because people like toxic shit. Most people like toxic shit, or most people like people who don't like them for whatever reason because curiosity and shit like that. It seems like the grass is greener since somebody don't like you. You know what I mean? In reality, it's not, but and that's what the human mind thinks, that what they don't have is better for some reason because they don't even know how to appreciate what they do got. So the human mind of most people, if I don't got it, then that must mean that it's better. Or if I can't have it, then that must mean it's better. And that's not the case. You know what I mean? But my main point in making this video is, why are you still trying to convince the bad guys and girls that there's good women? Why not just find a good woman or man that you like and convince them? I don't feel sorry no more for this shit. I don't care about the rants no more. I basically laugh at it. Or maybe I'll make a statement like, these guys know this. You think these guys don't know that there's good women? The so-called narcissist people thrive off of people who are good. A narcissist person cannot get over on a person that's bad. In other words, two narcissist people, that's not going to work. It's just not going to work. Something got to give at some point. So I say all that to say this. Narcissist people know that there are good women and men. That's what they prey off of. So for women that broadcast, all women don't cheat. Who you talking to? You got to be talking to the narcissist men. You got to, because the good men get it. And they appreciate the women that they got. You have to be talking to the narcissist men. And that's why I don't respect it, and that's why I laugh at it every time I see it. Because I know who they talking to. See, once you start getting a good grasp and understanding of this shit, you see it for what it really is, and you understand it completely. And even as a man, you have to understand that you can't fall down that same rabbit hole of crying to women who are not good women. Because when a woman is a good woman, she doesn't need for you to be like, hey, look at me, I'm a good man, I don't cheat. She don't need that, because she's looking for that. It's the bad women who know, I know this guy don't cheat, and I know he don't lie, I don't want him anyway, because I can have him. And guess what? Then men publicize a sign saying all men are good. Or all men ain't bad, should I say. To who? To the bad bitch. That's to who? It's not to the good women, because he understands this. He understands that the good women understand who the good men are. It's the bad ones that are ignoring the good men, or whatever you want to call it. Right? But that's what it boils down to, man. You know, just think about what I'm saying. If a woman makes a post about saying all women don't cheat, she's basically implying that the men who like bad women pay attention to me instead of the bad women. No way around it. Because who else is she talking to? When I say she, whoever said, all women, a lot of women say this shit. So when a man makes a post about all men ain't bad, who is he talking to? Who is not getting it through their head that all men ain't bad? Or should I say, who is not picking a man that's good for them? Who's not getting it through their head? It's a certain group of women that's not getting it through their head. It's not all women. And furthermore, on the side of the people who publicizing this shit, you must understand that narcissist people know that there are good women and good men. That's what they thrive off of and prey off of. You know what I mean? They don't really want the good women and men, but they want the benefits of the good women and men. If you think that you're the only good woman or man, and the narcissist just never met no good woman or man in their life, and they just can't find a good woman or man ever, you already failed. This is what I tell men, like, think about it. A lot of men are under the impression that she hasn't had a good man in her life yet. That's why she doesn't pick a man or whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? That's not true. There's plenty of good men that came in her life. She just don't care. That's not what she wants. All these women and everybody, not just women, not just men, like everybody in general, has had good people in their life. So when you think that they just some person that's never came across good people and they think all women and men cheat and all that, it's bullshit. It's cap. It's not true. It's not true. What I'm saying is you do not need to tell people this, because people have good women and men coming around them, or shall I say into their life, but a lot of them just don't want it. They just don't want it, man. That's not what they're attracted to. What they really want is they want somebody that they like to be the good woman or man. And you can't choose who's a good woman or man. Only the woman or man could choose if they're going to be good woman or man to you or not. Because it's an individual thing. I could be bad to this woman, I could be good to that one. She could be good to this man, bad to that man. It's really a choice. And you can't convince them. You can't convince them. One thing I understand now when it comes to females is all of them had a good man at some point. You're not going to convince me that this woman just never had a good man in her life, and if I come in her life and be the good man, then somehow, some way, it's going to light a fire in her mind, and she's just going to appreciate the good man and this and that. That's bullshit, man. It's bullshit. I mean, she might appreciate me just off the strength, but for the simple fact that I'm a good man and she never had one, that's bullshit. Everybody has had good women and men, and if you don't understand this, you're going to try to be this good woman or man to make them cooperate, and it's not going to happen. That's my whole point of why I'm saying this. Why am I saying why? This is the whole point of why I'm saying that narcissist people know that there are good women and men, because what's going on is people are trying to say, see, I don't cheat like them, to the narcissist. But the narcissist, maybe they did cheat, but the narcissistic person has had women that did not cheat, and he still did what he did. So it don't matter. You could put up a sign on your forehead, I don't cheat like the rest of the women, and the narcissist still gonna cheat on you if they want. Same thing with y'all men. See, I'm the good man. Look, I treat you good. Pookie and Ray Ray just hump and dump you. It don't matter. It don't matter. She gonna do what she want to do, regardless. If these women wanted a good man, they would pick one and be happy. Period. So stop feeling sorry for them. Stop broadcasting signs and shit. If they wanted a good man, they would pick one and be happy. A lot of it is attraction. I want this guy to be good to me. They don't understand that you cannot pick. You men don't understand that you cannot pick who the good woman or good man is going to be to you. Well, I said that wrong. I meant both ways. Whatever. You get the point. People cannot pick what woman or man is going to be good to them or not. You can't pick this shit, man. You can't. And that's why people make these posts. See, look, bad boy, there are women that don't cheat. He knows that. You think he ain't had a woman that didn't cheat? No, he's a narcissistic person, so he's still going to do what he does. But you don't get that. You're still going to pick him and not the guy that actually doesn't want to cheat. You'll get it after 3 kids. Oh, now you get it. It don't make sense, man. It just don't fucking make sense. I'm sorry. And I no longer feel sorry about it. I no longer feel sorry for them. Because now I understand they know what they're doing. They're not dumb. They know exactly what they're doing, and they're going to keep doing it, because what it really is who's attracted to you and who's not. That's what it all boils down to. And sometimes you could be a handsome person or a good-looking woman, right? And if you have good intentions, the devil could kick against that. So you could be you could be attractive, but the attraction might not be there versus that other guy that's going to do her dirty, or versus that other girl that's going to do him dirty, because the devil wants people to hook up with people who's going to do them dirty. That's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. That's why you see some good-looking women still picking fucked up dudes, and that's why you see some handsome guys still don't got a girlfriend and shit. Because his intentions was probably good for certain women, and they've seen that, oh, I can have him. He's going to cooperate with me. I think I'll go back to him, the one that cheats and lies. That's what they do. So it is what it is. It is what it is. It's like y'all don't understand that these people know that there are good women and men out here. That's what this video is really about. It's like people don't understand that these people that you're trying to convince that you're such a good woman or man, they know for one, they know that you are a good woman. You would be a good woman or man to them. People know if something's good for them or not, man. For one, they know this. They know that you are trying to be a good woman and man to them. For two, that they know that there's more good women and men out here because they came across them. It didn't change nothing. Who do y'all think these people are crying about? How can they not have the intentions of being a good woman or a man to someone if they crying and then their feelings over it? If they feel a certain way about it, ranting and shit. Obviously they had some intentions. If not, they would not give a fuck and not post nothing about it. Like, oh well, fuck him or fuck her. The reason why they in their feelings about it is because they try to like somebody that don't really like them like that. And now they mad. And men don't appreciate good women, and all women don't cheat, blah, blah, blah. Go on and on for days and days and days. But at the end of the day, you're still going to be attracted to whoever the fuck you're attracted to. So either you're lucky As a woman, either you lucky and you are attracted to a guy that actually likes you, or you're fucked. I don't know what else to tell you, because you're not gonna. A woman's still gonna like what she like. That's why I tell y'all men, don't even fight over it. Who cares? Fuck them. Whoever likes you, whoever don't. Because they going to like who they like, man. And if they don't like somebody that don't like them back, they done. Just like you as a man. But if you smart, you wouldn't base your likings on the correct shit. You wouldn't just like somebody just because they look good. You would have to have more to it. But some people, a woman, I didn't tingle down there, so I don't like him. Hey, I don't know what to tell them. If the wrong guy make you tingle, you're fucked. What am I supposed to do? It ain't my problem. It is not my problem. It's not your problem as a man. A lot of what they like is based off of who they are. So if they're a toxic woman, 9 times out of 10, they're going to like toxic men. Sometimes you could be a good dude and toxic women like you. It happens. But it's rare. It's usually the toxic women liking toxic men. So let them like what they like, man. Stop convincing these people that you act like they was born yesterday, and it just kills me, like, how many people believe that none of these people on earth, all of us, haven't had a chance with a good woman or man. That just blows my mind. I'm not buying that. Every last person on this earth has came across a good woman or man at some point in their life. And for the most part, somebody that their attraction to them was enough. They just kicked it like, I don't want that. I'm over here. I'm doing me. So I don't feel sorry for them, man. I really don't. You shouldn't either. You should also understand that I know he knows what a good woman is, and I know he had opportunities with them. So what's the holdup? Nobody's not good enough for him, or whatever the case. I don't know. Now, people have standards, and women have standards too. I get it, but for the most part, if what I'm trying to say is, you got a lot of guys out here. They have slept with everybody damn near in the whole entire city, and they still giving you the perception of they didn't come across this great woman. That's bullshit. You slept with the whole world, the whole damn city, and you ain't come across one good woman. One? That's bullshit. But y'all fall for that. Y'all be the one in line, I'm going to change him and make him think different. No, you're not. You're not. He has to do that. And the same thing with y'all men. You start monkey juggling balls and shit. I'm going to make her like me. The other men didn't. Man, most of the men did try to do the same shit you did. She just didn't care. She didn't want them. So what is the difference with you? There is no difference. There is no difference, dog. They all had a good man at some point. So you trying to be the good guy and show her different means nothing. Unless she actually likes you. And you would know that because you wouldn't have to start juggling fucking balls around like a fucking musician and shit, man. Like Pac said on Poetic Justice, magic tricks. You wouldn't have to do that because the woman would like you and it would be easier for you. The reason why you gotta juggle these balls around and do all this circus shit is because the girl probably really don't like you like that, or she don't appreciate when something good comes her way in the first fucking place. So it don't fucking matter. It's either or, either way, it don't matter. And the same thing vice versa with y'all women. Same thing. Same thing. Either he don't like you or he doesn't appreciate people who do like him. There's no other situation for this shit, man. But that's all I gotta say, y'all, man, before I go to sleep, man. That I keep seeing this shit a lot. I keep seeing this when there's women out here that get their own money and this and that. All you doing is trying to sell yourself to men on Facebook, and you still gonna get burned. You still gonna get burned because guess what? Most of the men that come your way have already had women who have money. Already had women that didn't cheat. Already had women that didn't do this or that. And guess what? They still probably didn't appreciate those women. 9 times out of 10. And the same thing vice versa with y'all men. I got muscle. She already had that. I got money. She already had that. Everything you could think of, she pretty much didn't have with some man at some point. You see what I'm saying? Women who have good men, the difference between women who how can I say this? The difference between women who are actually happy with a man and then some that seem to never be happy with a man is appreciation more than anything. Because they both have had good men. What it really boiled down to a lot of times is appreciation. You got one girl over here who's she appreciates. You know what I mean? She doesn't need a $10,000 dinner to feel like she's happy with a guy or whatever. You get the point. She appreciates the guy, right? So therefore, it's easier for her to actually, which you could say, fall in love. You could name it whatever the fuck you want, but it's easier for her to appreciate the guy. Then you got a girl over here. She's never happy, dog. It don't matter what you do. It's never enough. So you think you're Mr. Good Guy. I'm the good one. I'm the one. I'm him. You think that's going to change something? No. No, not without that woman's help. If the woman don't appreciate, you're done. It don't matter who you are. You can give her the whole universe, galaxy, sun, everything. And if she still don't appreciate, it don't matter. It's not going to be enough. Some of them, they just not happy with themselves or in life, and you can't do nothing about that shit. You're not going. You might temporarily make them. You might give them a little bit of a little hit. A hit of happiness here and there, but for the most part, they're always gonna be mad because they're not happy with themselves. So it is what it is, man. It is what it is, and a lot of y'all men are under the impression that some of these women over here, the ones that are never happy, you are under the impression that she just hasn't ran across this guy that wasn't good enough and all that. Man, that's bullshit. There had to be, even if she'd never been with one. She's had opportunities to choose them. She just didn't choose them. You cannot convince me that these women don't have good men in their inboxes or out and about, wherever, in their whole entire life. You can't convince me that they didn't come across them. I'm not buying that. I know better. I know better. I don't have to tell women that all men don't cheat. They know that shit. I don't have to tell them all men ain't assholes. They know that shit. The question is, do they want those guys or not? That's the question. A lot of them not going to want those guys because of the devil, man. Their spirits aren't right. So if their spirits aren't right, they're going to be attracted to toxic shit. Plain and simple. A lot of y'all think it's you, the money, this or that. Nah, it's spiritual warfare. It's the devil in their ear, man, sending people their way, convincing them to pick this one instead of the right one. It's all the devil. It's all the devil. And if you're not close to the guy, you're gonna get what they would call, you're gonna fumble, or you're gonna burn. You're gonna get burnt. You're gonna get burnt or fumble. Same thing. You fumble somebody, you're still getting burned. You know what I mean? You didn't get played, but you fumbled them. Same thing. Stop trying to convince these people. A lot of these people want to be celebrities too, man. They want to be celebrity. I talked to 5 different niggas, blah, 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 man. Let them do what they want to do, man. When the party's over, they're done. They're going to have a little fun for 10 years, and when that party's over, it's a wrap. And they worth and how good they used to look and all that shit's done. And as a woman, you can't even have a kid. You starting to lose your fertility, all that. So let them go ahead, man. They listening to the devil. Nah, don't take this route. You don't need to you too young to pick one of them good guys right now. Look how they worship you. You got them in your bag. And I'm telling you, in 10 years, it's all a setup. They're going to fumble. Man, it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt. They don't realize that younger women are coming. So the men that are going to be, wait till 30, girl, then pick one. Well, when you're 30 and he's 30 and he established his business and all that shit, you know what I mean, and you shitted on them and didn't want them, well, why would I pick you 30 when I could get 20? So at 30, I'm a businessman and all that, and none of you girls in our 20s wanted me. Now I'm supposed to pick you in 30? No, I'm picking the 20. The smart 21-year-old that realizes to pick a good man that takes the right path. That's what the 30-year-old guy's going to do. Why the fuck would he not? All y'all shitted on me, now I'm supposed to pick you? No. They don't get this shit, though, man. They just don't get it, man. And you could say that with a woman. It could be a woman, but that don't happen because men be trying to pick the woman. So it rarely happens. But let's just say it did happen. Let's just say the woman pulled a Janet Jackson, basically. She waited until she was 30, and then She got her shit together, and the men was sleeping on her and shit. But she could pull somebody younger. I mean, and they got more money than y'all and all that. Shit, why should she not? Why should she go to you? You need gas station pills and shit. Nah, you already had all them other girls, and why she want to put her mouth on you after that? All I'm saying is these people know, man. They know that there's good women and men. I'm tired of people acting like that there's no good women and men. Look, think about this. On Facebook, what do you see? All you hear is people making it seem like there's no such thing as good women or men. That's not the case. They just don't want them people. Because they want what's bad for them, man. Plain and simple. So let them hang themselves. But don't be stupid. This is my point of the video. Don't be stupid and think that these people don't know what something good is. The narcissist person thrives off of people who are good. Because that's how they can't get that off. They can't get shit off of another narcissist person. It's too much bumping heads. Nah, I'm not giving leverage, basically. It's too much tug of war. You try to take leverage. It's a power struggle. Two narcissistic people, it's going to be a power struggle. But if it's a person that actually is good and actually wants to be a benefit to me and all this other shit and treat me basically like a god or goddess, you see? That's what they're going to go after. But at the same time, when that person wakes up and realizes that they're a narcissistic person, now they want to act like there's no such thing as good women. It's bullshit, man. They have them all the time. I don't like to say names, but I know dudes that if you look on their Facebook right now, you're going to assume that they never ever just ran across a good woman. That's bullshit, dog. They get them all the time. They just don't want them. Plain and simple, because all they want is sex. All they want to do is sleep around with a bunch of women. They getting the good women, man. They know that these women really want to not deal with other men and all that shit. But to you, they're going to sell you the illusion that, man, there's just no good women. They all cheat, dog, and this and that, because that's how they get you to basically say, he ain't had a good woman yet. Let me be different for him. And I'm not saying that in the sense of people have failed relationships. That happens. But when people run around here acting like there's no good women or men, that's bullshit. You have never heard me say that there's no good women. I've never said that. I might point out the shit that bad women do, but I've never said that there's no good women. You've never heard me say that. I've never even said that my exes was bad women. Because for the most part, they wasn't. They did bad shit. If you look at them, you might say they're bad. I had a lot of women say that they was bad. But to me, I got a forgiving heart. So I probably don't look at them as bad as I probably should have. You see what I'm saying? And I just don't do that for the reason, mainly because I don't want to hold this hatred on people. Like, whatever. They know what they did. I don't care. It is what it is, right? But even then, I still know there's good women out here. I'm not dumb, man. A lot of the good women don't look like models. And a lot of the good men don't got 30,000 women in their face and look like models. And that's what people can't get past. You know what I mean? They can't get past that part. So I say this, man, I'm out of here. If you're not going to pick somebody that's actually, like, there's a difference between wanting a wife and wanting a fucking trophy. And wanting a husband and wanting a fucking trophy. If you want the status and all that bullshit, then just pick somebody you like and shut the fuck up. Because they're going to be what they want to be. But if you actually want a husband or wife, you're going to have to look into it way deeper than that. And a lot of times, it's not going to be this glamorous dude or girl that you think, that you want to be your fucking husband or wife. And a lot of times, them people that you think are so glamorous ain't even that glamorous if you actually got with them anyway. That's why it's important for people to really analyze why they like motherfuckers. Because a lot of times it's in your mind thinking you like a motherfucker or you would like them so much better and you sleeping on other people that you should be picking. Like, this is what happens. It happens all the time. And I'm not saying don't have standards, because you should. You should. But you're not going to convince me that motherfuckers ain't out here coming across people that actually like them, man. They just sleeping on them or doing them dirty. They just sleeping on them or doing them dirty. You know what I mean? It is what it is, man. It's not going to stop because you got the attraction. Love, people say love is blind. Now that attraction is what blinds motherfuckers. Ain't got shit to do with no damn love. They know what the fuck love is. They be trying to love the motherfuckers that they shouldn't try to be attracted to. It's the attraction. Like I know that it's the same thing that I said about the fucking apple and the pizza. The pizza looks better. It tastes better. But you know that apple's better for you. Smart people, take the apple. Foolish people that want to try to, man, this pizza ain't gonna make me gain no weight. After fucking 30 years, it ain't the pizza that's making me gain weight. They still gonna be eating that damn pizza. They know, man, whatever, man. I ain't got time to argue with the shit, man. People go pick what they pick, man. And you can't save everybody. You can save yourself, though. Because picking the wrong woman or man can fuck your life up. So I'm telling you, you're going to have to put all the superficial shit aside. You know what I mean? Oh, her eyes ain't green, so I'm going to wait 30,000 years until I find a good woman with green eyes. Get the fuck out of here. Man, fuck those green eyes. Why am I going to give up 10% for 90? It don't make sense. But this is what they do because they think they're going to find the perfect person. And even the person that they think is perfect is not perfect. And they're going to find that out if they actually was able to get with that person or get close to that person. So again, stop giving up fucking 90% for 10% shit that does not fucking matter. Now, if the 10% mattered, then I get it. Like say you don't want to, if you say I don't want a woman that got 5 kids, then hey, that woman could be damn near perfect. She got 5 kids. You don't want that, then that's different. But to say, I don't want a woman who, if she ain't got green eyes, that's crazy, man. I'm sorry. But this is what we're dealing with. Oh, he's not tall enough. He don't have tattoos on his body. You know what I mean? He's not saying nigga and smoking a blunt. It's stupid shit, man. But, hey, I'm not here to explain nothing to them. People who, nobody's dumb. So I don't make these videos for them. They're going to keep doing what they do. I make these videos for other people who actually are trying to consider thinking correctly or, you know, questioning their own thinking. Like, man, you know what? That might be true. You know, I mean, maybe it don't matter if he's 6 foot instead of 6'4". You know, shit like this. But all the others, they think, I've had the thought earlier about if a woman looks decent enough, she can actually probably have a chance of sleeping with, you know, like a Nelly or Lil Wayne or some shit like that. And a lot of those decent looking women, we're not even talking about Beyonce type shit. We're talking about just a decent looking woman, right? When I say decent, I mean all, to me, it's all together. It's how a woman talks, what she does, like if she got money, all that together. I don't just look at a woman's look. So when I say like a 10 or some shit, and she don't have to be a celebrity to be a 10, but when these women are decent, they know that they could probably, they're waiting on an opportunity to get like a Kobe Bryant or some shit like that because they understand that if they look good enough, they could actually probably get a chance to sleep with the guy, and who knows after that. But the problem with that is they start looking at men who are actually on their level, sometimes even above their level or whatever. They start looking at them guys as, you're nothing, you're not good enough. I want that up there, and I'm not going to be satisfied with none of y'all. It's basically a curse. Now they can't be satisfied with anything down here because they think that they know in the back of their mind, if I could just run into one of them celebrities one day, maybe I could be the next baby mama. This is what they think. So they not settling for nothing. You make 6 figures. Oh, well, I want to try to fuck Kobe Bryant. And I know that men will give me a chance. A Kobe Bryant status guy will give me a chance to do that because I look good enough. And that's why they not settling, should I say, in their mind, they not settling for, you know, guys that's on their level or some slightly above, sometimes underneath, right? Whatever. But that's why they think that they deserve this Kobe Bryant or Jay-Z or some shit, man. It's not that they don't know that good men exist. I'm tired of hearing this shit. Like they think that all men cheat. It's a lie. I just want a good man that loves me, and then why is it so hard? Because you don't like them. Get over it. You imprinted yourself with the wrong type of man, and now you're stuck. The men you like don't like just one woman. and you're fucked. Unless you change your imprint. You men, like your imprint is bad women. You don't like the good woman, so you're done. Unless you change that imprint, man. It is what it is. I'm signing off. The narcissistic people know who the fuck good people are, and they know they exist. They just want to act like that y'all don't exist, because that's how they get more of y'all. By acting like you don't exist. You know what I mean? That's what it is. That's the name of the game. I'm just going to act like, you know, one day I'll find love and this and that. Man, you done found love 80,000, 30,000 times. All you want to do is just sleep around, though. But, you know, they get that off because of Facebook. You know, and women fall for it. So do men. They're going to keep doing it because they get it off. That's why I don't like, this is what I don't like about Facebook, and that's why I say stop trying to get to know people on Facebook. I mean, it's not impossible, but I'm telling you, man, I would much rather try to get to know people in real life, because a lot of this, there's a lot of fake shit going on Facebook, man. Hey, I'm done, man. Narcissistic people know that there are good people out there, right? They just got to play dumb like you don't exist because they need more of y'all. And that's how. If I could convince you that I never had a woman that did this or that for me. If I could convince you of this shit, you might be like, you know what? That's why he ain't got one. Let me try to be this. But what if you knew that the guy, what if you knew, I know that guy had plenty of good women. Why is he still not with one? See, that changed the whole dynamic of your thought process. Now you look at them different. Versus if they convince you that they never had one. If a woman was like, hey, I had all kind of good men, but for some reason I'm just single, you're going to look at her differently, like, wait a minute. But if she could convince you, I never had a good man, now you might be like, you know, I'm going to show her that I'm to be the best. Even though you still want to show a person that you are the best they ever had, you want to do that. But you don't want to do it because you think that they never had it. You want to do it because that's just what you want to do. If you're doing it because you think that's what they never had and all this other shit, a lot of times you're going to overlook what they are and who they are and why they not with some of those people. You know what I'm saying? But just like everybody had good people, everybody had bad people too. So I'm not saying that they haven't, but what I am saying is I'm tired of seeing this shit, man. Tired of hearing the cries to the men that or women that they just don't care, y'all. They just don't care. You have to find a woman or man that actually wants what you want, you know, and that's exclusive. Find somebody that wants exclusive shit, that wants to just be with one person and all this shit. Now, a lot of people are going to come in that mask because that's how they get pussy if you're a man, and that's how women get benefits. But you'll know, you'll sniff it out. If you just sit back, you'll know, like, nah, he just wants sex, that's why, you know what I mean? Or she just wants benefits. Because you got to keep in your mind, like, remember, you're not the only one that they have came across that has tried to offer them a good woman or man. That's bullshit if you think you was, man. So it is what it is, man. I'm not offering no woman no good man bullshit unless I see that woman want a good man bullshit. You get what I'm saying? Why the fuck would I offer a woman that when she gets offered that all the time? I'm not the only good man in the world. So if she's still single, it's got to be more than just, if it's not because of her not being able to find a good man, what is it? But we know that that's not the case because we know that she can find good men. And you know that he can find good women. So what is it really? Seriously.